In this video, we are going to talk about introduction of a short report. Short reports are very frequent at workplace and also in academic work. You're always writing the reports, and writing an effective introduction is really important. So there are some important components of a short report introduction. I'll give you the portion names first. You must write about the problem which this report would be addressing, the purpose, the scope, limitation, and also the significance. So what's the problem? What issue needs to be resolved as a result of writing this report? What is the main focus of this report? That's your purpose. Scope, to what extent the issue that you're talking about would be covered within your report. What are the conditions that compromise the generalizability of this report that goes into your limitation? And significance, why this report is important, or why this topic on which you are writing is important. That is covered in the significance of the report. If you're writing a long report, a formal one, which is like 30-40 pages long, you might have one paragraph on each of these sections that I've just mentioned over here. But in a one-page report or a two-page report, this comes just as a paragraph. Let me show how. This is a sample that I have for you for a short introduction. We'll look into the parts that are covered within this short introduction over here. Now look at this paragraph that we have. The purpose of this report is to recommend a plan that provides sales rep with cars to be used on their calls. This report will compare the cost of 3 plans: outright ownership, leasing, compensation for fuel for employee-owned cars. It will also measure employees' reaction to each plan. The report is significant because Mycon's current leasing agreement is expiring on April 1st, and an improved plan could reduce the cost and paperwork. The study is limited to the cost of the sales rep in the Kansas City district. So I'll go one by one with the portions that are covered within this introduction. Let's look at the first sentence that we have here. This is the purpose. It's going to give a recommendation at the end of the report, and that's the purpose of this report. Moving on, if you look into the next sentence, that gives us the scope of the report, that it will be comparing cost of the 3 plans. So this is the scope that we have here. Next, if you read the sentence, you will see 2 parts over here. First, we have significance, and we also have problem combined in just one sentence. The problem, that the lease is expiring soon, and the significance, that if we do this report, we will be able to reduce the cost and the paperwork. And last but not the least, we have the limitation over here, which is saying that the data that we have collected, it is only limited to the Kansas City. So we cannot generalize these findings to maybe, the whole of the country or whole of the state, but the analysis would be limited to just one city over here. So when you're writing your paragraph for introduction, make sure that you have all of these components in your report. Hope you have liked this video. Please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any future videos. Bye for now.